Bonjour. Good afternoon, folks. So one of my favorite teachers is Grandmother Spider. So grandmother medicine is weaver of fate. So don't recall exactly where I learned all the lessons around Grandmother Spider, but I utilize her cryptomancy as one of the primary ways to understand what projects I'm working on, how I'm doing, things like this. So one of the teachings that I came across was that when you see a spider, what were you thinking in that moment? Boom, what was your thought? Catch yourself, because that is actually very important. When you see a spider, also, what were you thinking? Where have you been? Reflecting on where you've been, and then weaving forward the life that you want. So their body is a figure eight, they have 8 legs, and they have 8 eyes. So they're all about that infinity, the infinite cycle of abundance, of truth, of reflection, of scarcity to dictatorship, this kind of stuff. So then the next thing that I always check out is what kind of spider is it? So if it is a jumping spider, then I know I need to be jumping on from thing to thing to thing to grasp my abundance. If it is a wolf spider or something that wanders and hunts, then I know I need to be wandering to find my abundance at this time. That I need to go here, go there, and wander to find my abundance. But if it's a spider that makes a really pretty web and sits in one spot, then I know I need to be attending to my surroundings and that I need to be attending to my self-care and making my space really beautiful and attending to it daily, because those spiders often actually make that web every day. And so it's about making your house, clearing your space, attending, smudging, whatever it is that you need to clear and beautify your space. And then hang out and wait. If I see a widow of some kind, here in Australia it's a redback, but in North America it'd be like a black widow. So they're all about like the dark, keeping your projects to yourself, secrets, keeping them in the dark and hiding, because you are in a very potent space, but you are very vulnerable. And again, just sitting, waiting, and then dropping on the opportunities when they arrive with potency, with power, but not necessarily letting everybody know what you're working on as far as a project or a process that's going on. So I love spiders for that, because it always tells me a little bit about where I am. The other thing I note is, do they have all of their legs? And if one leg is missing or multiple legs are missing, then I check in with myself. What am I missing? What am I not grasping in this process? What is one of the factors that I'm not getting all things squared on? If it's on the left side, then I know it has to do with my divine feminine. If it's on the right side, I know it has to do with my divine masculine. So divine feminine is that random intuition. Divine masculine is the actions outwards that need to be done. So taking note, of what kind of spider, what is it doing? Has it got something? Is it eating? If it's eating something, then I know that I've grasped something. I am digesting a concept at this time, and it's really nurturing me and fueling me. These kind of things. So just observing what goes on, what kind of spider it is, where does it live, what does it do, what are its habits, what colors are there. So relating to red to the root chakra, the black is the chakra below our feet, which is like kind of rides our grid of our life path. If it's yellow, it has to do with our sacral chakra and our will. If it's green, it has to do with our heart. Orange, our relationships, our sacral, our sexual relationships, and our survival stuff. And black and white, so black and white concepts, being maybe a little bit too black and white thinking, just all sorts of things like this to take into account of like what is going on for you. So just things about spiders. Love me spiders. They tell us a lot.